All right. All right, Sagittarius. So, oh, and I did do a pre-shuffle on you guys too. So I'm going to include that in your card of the weeks as well. So yeah, I'm switching it up a little bit, Sagittarius. So your oracle, we have the Green Man, okay? Initiative, fertilization, action. And this is so funny because it's so relevant to your pre-shuffle, especially with this action and this initiative, and really this fertilization is really about, from your pre-shuffle, it's about new, I'm not going to say new seeds being planted, I'm going to say fresh seeds being planted, because we have this Four of Cups here in the reverse, and this week, Sagittarius, you could really have some real damn epiphanies about some things that have gone on, okay? And it is going to cause you to take action. It's going to cause you to take action here, okay? Take action, bear new fruit and or better fruit, and it's just as simple as that, and I feel like you won't have to be as on guard this week, Sagittarius, because of these damn epiphanies, okay, that just hit you and just bring you out of your mental, bring you out of your emotions here, okay? Bring you out of your, I know that this is a cup, but I still sense mental here, okay? But it brings you out of your emotions, out of your heart, feeling some type of way about things, feeling sad about something here, okay? But in order to feel sad, it starts with the mind, so again, I can't help but to say, come out of your mental here, but it's going to allow it's going to allow you to take fresh action, new action, things like that. So, and it's crazy because in your pre-shuffle, Sagittarius, I could see that some type of truth is coming out. That's where this is. That is where these two are going to play a whole role this week. Okay, Sagittarius, either a truth is coming out or some type of lie is gonna come out. A lie gonna come out. So the truth gonna come out. A lie gonna come out. It's all the same, potato, potato. But I could see that in your pre-shuffle, Sagittarius, and I feel like somebody, is really going to maybe like get what they deserve. I saw in your pre-shuffle like a lying fast talker, a lying fast talker. And they're about to be like exposed, which is gonna cause like somebody else is going to give somebody else the information they need to like press ahead successfully. That be that with a partner, okay, be that in work life, okay. We got fertilization, plant new seeds. This can be in work life, or this can be in your love life, okay? But whatever happens here, this information that is exposed, this lie that is exposed, this truth that comes out exposed, that brings a person from here to here, is going to Allow somebody to press forward in a more successful manner. Okay. Um, and it felt like from the pre-show for Sagittarius, like that was all that was needed, was like for that truth to come out. And now somebody can like, drop their defenses. They can start over. They can be happy again, you know. And it just felt like somebody negative, like they won't be able to, this negative energy, they won't be able to hide anymore once this is exposed. Okay, they won't be able to hide anymore. Not only that, but because the truth come out, I could also sense in the pre-show for Sagittarius that somebody might be like ready to fight or argue about this. But the truth is that, from what I can see, that there is absolutely no reason to argue with this person, fight with this person, because now healing can begin, teamwork can begin again, home and finances can begin to heal. Whatever these lies ruined, that's what's going to start to heal. So to argue and fight with this person is only to further delay that. And ultimately this person is angry because the truth came out. And now they can't hide anymore. They can't be who they were anymore because the truth has come out. Yeah. This truth is really going to like rectify a lot of shit. Like a lot of things depending on what all damage was done. Like I said, I saw home and finances beginning to heal. Like maybe somebody had been spending money outside of the house on somebody, in a third party relationship. Once this truth come out, this is gonna like change, everything on the home front, after the truth is told and exposed, like the damn sun comes out again. Okay, growing the green man. I mean, it takes the sun to grow the green man, right? Take a little water too. Take a little water too, okay, to grow the green man. But the water for me metaphorically is the lies, the fighting, the bickering that's been happening. And now the truth is like the sun that's getting ready to come out. You know what I'm saying? And new growth is here, Sagittarius, for you or somebody else. Yeah, like I said, some of you may have just, I don't know. It just seemed like somebody had like a sudden damn like epiphany coming out of somebody like 2 + 2 is equaling 3. But why in the hell is it equaling 3 and not 4? So somebody like put on the damn thinking cap and went and investigated, or just had an epiphany like, you know what, something ain't right. Some of y'all even had someone like, because I just kept getting like home and finances. Some of you all may have had someone like starting fights just to be able to leave the house. You know what I'm saying? And like be with somebody else. And I was also able to pick up too that very vaguely for some of you, this somebody else may have been a damn friend of yours. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Some of you all, the person who been holding these lies, telling these lies, keeping these lies, doing something shady, about to be exposed. This could have very well been a friend of yours, Sagittarius, or vice versa. Okay, this is just the energy around you, So, yeah, somebody got some type of getting some type of wake-up call this week or something. Be there by word of mouth, or be there just by somebody's own damn, like I said, epiphany. thinking, or something like that, or investigating or something. So, yeah, this should be a pretty interesting week, Sagittarius. Virgo came up, Aquarius, Aries, Sag, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Scorpio. Scorpio, but any water sign, okay? Scorpio, but any water sign, okay? And any air sign. I think all the air signs came up in your pre-shuffle as well, okay? Sagittarius. So yeah, that is what I have for you guys, and I will chit chat with you later. Bye.